How much traffic do you use? Yeah, I mean, but how much you can change the settings to increase the traffic? You know how you can change the settings though, like to how much traffic you want? Yeah, thank you. It's a cross one coming out of here. I'm battling the whole way down. Heck yeah, I just looked at the outside. Boy, it's crooked. The plane is crooked. Yes, yes. Home of the Freaknik on the way to, what is that? Is that the Jazz? Is that what Memphis is known for? Or blues? Blues. Blues, yeah. It's the blues. It's pretty good. Autopilot engaged. Put our landing gears off. Runway, all that off. Another shoot, I'm damn listen. My boy Dirty Looks, yeah, I be the reason he be spending money. I be like, we blame me. I just be throwing out an idea, and if you like it, then you you go for it. But I'm just throwing an idea out there. So I'm just gonna tell you about another add-on. They cost money, but it's dope. It's called Rex AccuSeason. Have you heard of that? So I have sure I probably should have streamed, but I have seasons in the game now. You know how the game don't have seasons? So I have seasons, so my trees and the ground look different depending on the region and the time of year that I'm at. So it just adds another level of beauty when I take off and get to the sky and I'm passing, getting that level of that layer where you can kind of see, you know what I'm saying, like a good tree layer, but also still the neighborhoods. Uh, really makes it look nice. Got a little bit of skip stuff out of here. What's going on? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got all that at 0. Yeah, I just go with the injector. Yeah. And when you get GSX, you'll see that you kind of don't need that stuff too, because GSX is going to be your ground stuff. You know what I mean? It feels. Nah, that's all FSL TL injector. That's how I manage that. So I have on mine, I have 15 additional IFR aircraft at any given moment. I have 10 parked aircraft at any given moment. Or it's 12. 12 additional parked aircraft at any given moment. Um, and then I don't use, I think for GA, I put like 3 additional GA planes. And then I have VFR on 0. I'm about to grab my pizza back.
80 knots. V1, rotate. Positive rate. Traffic.
My bad, bro. There was what? Let's see what? Oh yeah, shoot, that crossline is wicked, bro. You know, the 900, you can't pull back too much when you, like, you know, I just gotta get off the ground. You still gotta pull it back nice and slow because, you know, that tail strike can get mugged. Remember one time I was leaving out of Atlanta? I was trying to catch up with a bunch of my homeboys. Probably one of the first time I ever had a group flight. It wasn't unintended, but we had about 6 people in the party flying from the same spot. I was trying to hurry up and get the people because I joined a little late. And I'm trying to hurry up and rush and take off, man. I'm in the 900, and I go to pull back, just a little overzealous. Damaged the aircraft, couldn't fly. Paused the screen. I'm like, oh my! I said, you know what? I'm gonna catch y'all later. I didn't even feel like going restarting and resetting up again. I was so irritated. I'll catch y'all later. Now, I don't know what the other one was that you asked me about, how good they are. They could be good too. I just know that this one, as one of the streamers that I watch, they recommended it. Now, sometimes they recommend the ones they get paid to do it, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I liked it when I tried it out. And I heard that they worked with iFly Max, like I said, present as an initial developer. So they developed the engine sounds for the Max. And them shit sound great. Wow. That bass on that joint. Huh. You know that you can set views, right? So you don't have to do it that way, or you can just do the fastest quick key. Yeah, key bars, yeah. Yeah. It don't take long. You literally just you hold Control Alt and whatever view you are, select whatever button. Like I use the numbers, so like I hit Control Alt 1 is the wing view, and then from there, it when I want to go to that view, I hold down Alt and 1, and it goes to that view. So it's literally a few like right now in this view right here, this is one of my views. So if you want, you can hold Control Alt and then 1 down. Are you in which are you in your regular cockpit view or? Okay, so yeah, hold down Control Alt and 1. Yep. No, it's not going to. It's just gonna. Once you do that, now go to a different view. Like go outside the plane, or go to the front of the cockpit. Go to the cockpit. Oh, might want to hit your autopilot back on. All right, now hit Alt 1. Hold Alt and 1 down. Yep. Oh. 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 Okay. You're all okay. All right. So yeah, you definitely want to go through. Yeah. You go have to. Yeah, my alt's not keybind for the autopilot. I got you now. All right. But yeah, the keybind I just easy though. That's what I was just saying that. Go ahead. Oh my God. What? Bro, what you mean? I ain't even mad at you. That's probably a good idea, to tell you the truth. That and the damn grams and the little Teddy Grahams, the coffee, because I'm a morning flyer. I'm the first flight or no flight, so I'm usually that first flight in the morning. So I'm always getting coffee on the flight. And when they pass out them little Teddy Grahams, bro, listen, I purposely order my coffee. If my coffee get there before them snacks get there, I do not touch the coffee. If my grams get there before my coffee get there, I do not touch the grams until the coffee comes. You know what I mean? Like, bro, what? My lady knows what time is it? She'll pass me here. She know what it is. She know what time it is. She gives it here. I'm like, yes, daddy needs it. Yep, yep, straight up, straight up. So check this out. Me and my boys did a Vegas trip, like matter of fact, that's part of the reason why I was MIA on here for a minute after I was flying and stuff for a good little stretch because my mom just moved out here with me because she lived in Colorado. So we did a Vegas trip, and then we flew from Vegas to Colorado to pack her up on the U-Haul. And we drove the U-Haul from Colorado back to Cali. And we flew Southwest. That's like I said, so I'm a Southwest Award member, so that's the only way I got kids, so it had been for the longest time. I'll see how I feel about the baggage stuff, but it had been for the longest time the easiest way. Like I got yearly family reunions that are a different spot every year in the last weekend of July. So me being the only person that lives in California and all my family is in PA or the Western PA, Ohio area. Shoot, I got people down there in Maryland too, but they're most on the East Coast, up in that northern East Coast. We're always doing the most to travel to the reunions because we come from the other side of the damn country. You get what I'm saying? Like whether it's no matter where it is. So when you travel, I got 2 little ones, so that's 4 tickets. I gotta get or a SUV, which 9 times out of 10 is always that. You get what I'm saying? Like, or between by the time I do all that, Southwest has always been the most bang for my buck. When it came to the baggage, especially for my kids, you know what I'm saying? Them 2 extra bags. Like sometimes the kids don't need 2 of them; they need 1. But sometimes me being a sneakerhead, I need an extra bag sometimes. My lady too, you can tell like maybe a bag of shoes. But nonetheless, that shit was like gold for us. So I might have to go and apply for that credit card, to be honest, so I can get that get on the A list reward, so I can get that. Because if you stay on A list, you still get 2 free. I'm not an A list. I'm just I get the points and stuff, rack them up and do all that. But I might have to get on that. But if you get that credit card, though, you get that A list. You get that. You get to continue your 2 free bags for Southwest. Now with they new rules and shit. But yeah, anyway. Uh huh. Brownies at Vegas. Oh I ain't getting none of those. That's usually where I don't know because I'm so close. You know, there's so many. I fly out of Oakland or Sac most of the time when I fly out there, and Oakland is a Southwest, pretty much a hub. That's all. That's pretty much all you see out of the Oakland airport. Man, it's just the normal. Yeah, BWI. Yep, I flew there. Only been there once actually. That's back when I was in the Air Force. That's where I left for my deployment. Flew into BWI, from BWI to Norfolk, and then flew out of Norfolk. Uh, yeah, to what was it? Not Greenland, Iceland. To Iceland. Yeah, yeah. Then yeah. Oh no, I never been out of the States on vacation. I only been out of the States on business. Right. Which for the most part, Southwest will get you. That's what I was saying about the schedules. Like, I like flying Southwest because you can find they got so many point to point with so many places. Like flying Southwest routes is the reason why I got so many airports on flights. And to be honest with you, like why I ended up like little spots like Little Rock or like freaking, um, yeah, exactly, Columbus, right? Which they got a good, decent airport on Flightsim too. If you haven't checked it out, they got a good one. It's pretty decent, good for being free. Um, But yeah, Columbus, I go there often. Pittsburgh, well, Pittsburgh now has one on flights, but for the longest, Pittsburgh didn't have an airport, which was crazy to me. It was only one for Flight Sim.2. But the guy that did the Flight Sim.2 airport, his was actually pretty decent. Though I ain't gonna hold you. I thought it was pretty decent. But yeah, Southwest, like that ability to be able to fly in and out of pretty much anywhere. I feel like that shit is crazy. It's dope. And so when I'm flying back to Philly, I now not all the time, every here and there, I can get a straight flight. But more times than not, I do have to get one layover, but it's usually midway. I'm always stopping at midway because I guess that's midway, quote unquote, if for where I'm going. But I do. I, um, mhm. Time to stop. Yep, it's time to stop. Yeah, it's like that too with a. Oh shoot! I hear. Are you close to me? Oh, oh, you're streaming. Never mind. That's what I'm watching your stream. I heard. Yeah, and okay. Yeah, and I heard. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. That's right. Yeah. You see. Yeah. Look, you see the imprint right there. Hold up. You see the imprint of the gate on the door? You see what I'm saying? Like even detail like that. Like I'm like, bro did a good job with these. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not on the PMDG one. But on his, you see he adds some extra little like. Look at the bottom of the plane. Yeah, look at the bottom of the plane. Like you see the back. Right, so you already see by the wings how it's dirty, right? Right near the engine. Yep. All that. Like bro did is. That's why I had that, man. They say, if you want to pay for me, we take donations. I was like, you know what? All the downloads I got from you, bro, from I got his Alaska, I got his United, his Delta, a good portion of the Southwest. Like I said, when I had to uninstall stuff, I didn't put a lot back. But, in my opinion, bro, he be the best thing. Is the reason. And did you look around the cabin in the back? Did you see how you did the Delta seats and stuff? Yeah. He did the first class cabin, nice. Yeah, you see them seats, boy? Look at that shit. We got some good ass graphics cards. You got look good. It's on my low rated monitor. That shit look good. I'm like, damn, that shit still look good. Nice. Little Sky Mile. Yeah, Sky Miles in the back of. You see that? They Sky Miles. Yeah. It's funny. I hear my I just hit my cruise and they're talking about the food and you're walking through the cabin, so it lined up perfect. So I can hear my it sounded like you get what I'm saying? Like they're giving food, taking food orders and announcements there. Just walking through. Pretty dope. Pretty great. At cruise, so I do need to change my yeah, right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab me a ginger ale and a tequila if I can. Right. So it's 2000. Yeah. The in-flight console add-on, yeah, that one's pretty good. They're both good. I think I told you about more than one, so now you got options to kind of figure out which one you like the most. You know what I'm saying? Even I mean, you could use them both because they don't say the same things. So if you want more, announcements, you can use them both because they're not saying the same things, but they just kind of speak at the same time. I know that because I tried to use them both. That's the only part they were talking over each other at one point, and I was like, yeah, all right, I don't want that. But you know, you can disable one and use the other, which is one thing I thought about doing. Um, but I had other things going on that I was trying to ultimately determine. So that was just the thing I kind of stumbled across along the way. And I was like, why don't I see people talking about this app more? The in-flight add-on I thought was like pretty cool. I was like, I'm surprised people are not talking about this more. But hey, to each his own, all right. Some people like sound effects or other effects. Some people like, I guess it's yeah. How to set up minimums. I guess I never set up my minimums too. I mean, I know what the minimums are, but like, what do you mean as far as setting it up? Like, I guess I don't know. Oh, oh yeah. I know how to do that. I know how to do that. That's in PMDG setup. Let's see, aircraft. Let me see. Would that be equipment? Maybe. Hold on. Yeah. Uh, yeah, it is under equipment. Um, minimums. Yeah, decision height. Yeah, none. So you can have it on minimums. Let's say approaching minimums, approaching decision height. Yeah, you can. That's where it should be at. It should change. That's how that should work. Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. That's what it is. So we have the same runaway. Yeah. 18C. Oh, where? Is it storming in Florida? Dang, I wish I'd have known that. I probably would have took off heading that way. All right, and give me 1 second. I'm about to join from my phone. While I'm in cruise, we just set up the VNAV for approach. I'm going to go hit this button in the garage again. So I'm gonna join back from my phone.
Like check. All right. Oh, let me see. Hopefully my headset's not dying. Let me put the other headset on. Probably is. I'm always using this one. All right. How about now? All right. Damn, it is storming down here. Is that Florida? I should have head to Florida. Mm, I could, man, I don't want to take off there. I'm trying to land in it. Yeah. No, I already done. Oh, I would if I didn't already have. I got the other. I started the flight using APL, so I do want to finish it so I can at least get that. That I mean, yeah, that what you call it? Word. Which will make sense. It'd be like that. I remember my last actually again reunion. My last reunion was like in Orlando. It was like 4 years ago, right? And we were supposed to be leaving out of Orlando, heading back here to Cali. So our layover was from Orlando to Salt Lake because that's the Delta hub. Like, out in the Midwest to connect you to, if you're not going, if you don't have a straight flight. And that storm that they had that delayed us in Delta, in Orlando, caused us to miss the flight out of Delta. We had to out in Salt Lake, and we had to stay the night there. I was so irritated. Come to find out, Utah got some of the worst liquor laws in the world. I was so mad. I tried to get me a bottle, and because I landed there after, I guess 9 o'clock, they don't sell alcohol after 9 o'clock. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I said, what y'all got going on out here? Oh, I bet. I bet. That's what you do when it's the storms, man. What? So where's your like preferred do you have like an airport you take off from more times than not? Like where would that be? Like if you hop on, you're like, I'm about to do a flight. Okay. hmm Okay. Okay. They got the place that you like to land at or like to take off from. Okay. Okay. hmm Okay. Yeah, I do a lot of flights out of Oakland. A lot of flights out of Oakland. Partially because of the San Francisco city view on the way out. I really like that. As far as places like to fly to, like I told you, Vegas. I love flying to Vegas on here. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh no, I was just throwing out places, just throwing out, just wondering like where, as far as sceneries like that you like. Um, if you like short runways, like Midway, Burbank is pretty cool. It's a Southwest spot. It's in SoCal by LAX. That's a short runway. So you coming in there, you got to stop, kind of come down near some mountains. It's pretty good. And John Wayne, that's Disneyland out here. That one's a short runway, just like Midway, it might be shorter. And they got a noise abatement procedure because of the location being right there in the neighborhoods, which Midway has too. Um, that's a pretty good challenging runway. Southwest, a lot of people fly in there, but Southwest is a big one that flies under there. They have good third party scenery too. Third. How many airports you got? Would you say ballpark on airports? How many airports you think you got? Yeah, we got like downloaded. Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. Which are cool, but all the airports other than Atlanta, the updated ones, that the third party ones are better than. I got the premium one too. That's why I'm telling you that. This is the FYI. Like San Francisco, it comes with San Francisco, but the third party San Francisco is way better than that. It comes with Seattle. Yeah, it comes with Seattle, but the newest Seattle one, that MK Studios just dropped one, and that one's supposed to be real nice. I got the one by someone else. I didn't get that one, but they have like three airports now for Seattle. LAX has any builds. Let me see. Oh, Orlando's was good. Orlando's was good. That's still the main one we got for Orlando. Yeah. Oh, they got one for Tampa. I didn't know they had one for Tampa. Oh yeah, they got third party for Tampa. Yeah, yeah, they got third party. Yeah, Tampa's good. I got that one. I thought you meant the one for you. Minneapolis is great. That's a nice one. Yep, Harrisburg is good. Yep. You know, I gotta get to all the PA airports. Yeah, Minneapolis. Yeah, Minneapolis got they did a good job on that one. They did a real good job on that. Green Bay is for free. You can get that for free in case you didn't know. Yeah, on any builds website, they gave that airport out for free, and it's any builds airport, so it's really nice. Mhm. I would get the any builds installer. It's just another thing you can get airports on, or you can look at ideas you want for airports and then go get it for free, which is what I'd be doing. I go look. I'll be like, don't get me wrong though. I do be still paying buying airports. I know your boy said you don't buy no airports no more, but I still buy airports sometimes, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when those airports get updated, it's hard to maintain and find out. Like you gotta be proactive on going to that site where you got them from and checking to see if there's updates. Whereas when you purchase the airport, the airport, and it needs an update, it's gonna tell you it needs an update, and it'll update. You get what I'm saying? So airports don't get updated super often, but when they do get updated and you're getting some glitches and stuff, then you'll it's probably one of the reasons why you're like, oh dang, maybe this airport needs an update. And that's sometimes annoying to have to deal with. So that's why primarily the airports I got free ones are like the ones where I just flat out couldn't find airports for. I'll get an airport on the thing for free. And if I really like it, I'll eventually go buy it and then just undownload it and re-download it. But because I'm lazy. Yeah. The Yep. 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 Which is even better is like again, I was telling you about Beyond ATC or what's the other one I said to you? Oh, something simulations called Say Intentions, I mean. Say Intentions. Um the ATC, you can hear them talking to them, and they'll even have you go around. Like they'll do the whole separation and everything. So like if y'all too close, or if they just gave somebody what you call it clearance, and you it's too close, they'll tend to give you to go around and the whole shebang, which I think is pretty cool. Have you contact the frequency again, which is usually departure or approach, and you have to fly your heading and follow your go around procedures. Which for me was good for me to practice because again, I didn't want to hop on that term and not know how to do a go around appropriately. So, mhm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Well, mm. So yeah, like what you're saying, all that stuff, those apps were good practice for me in that. And like I think like you said, having that second monitor so I can have approach back on standby when I'm on tower, in case I do have to get go around. So that allows me to kind of do that, you know, have that prepared. So this takes the level of stress off because you're already trying to go around, trying to change your configuration in the plane, switch over that radio. You know what I'm saying? Like it just adds to another level of, but having that second monitor up so you know what approach is, you could have it keyed in even when you're on approach. So it's just other things like, like I would say, when you're on your glide slope and you think you got everything up configured, well, go ahead and key in your go around altitude. Go ahead and key in your approach and your standby, just in the event, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's the route that is being taken that you got to do. Um, but having that second monitor, to your point, though, really helps. It does for sure help. I haven't so much flown in back some on airports that I don't know yet. That's one thing I still need to get to. I've only flown into places that I'm comfortable with that I fly into often. So I've done Oakland to Vegas because I know those airports like in and out because those are things that I fly not only in real life often, but I fly on the game all the damn time. I've done Vegas back to Oakland, Vegas to Sacramento, Oakland to a little spot in Oregon, which had no ATC. I don't even know why I did that. Um, but I did it anyway. And that was it. Those are my four flights, pretty much. Oh no, into Reno. I did Vegas to Reno. I did Vegas to Reno. So I definitely get my vet some hours up. Um, Also flying with somebody helps wanting to do that too. But um, yeah, for sure. You got to continuously do it. That part. Mhm. Yep, that's true. But oh, what happened to my screens go? Okay. All right, we back.
Oh no. Not me. Sir. Do you have the Memphis airport? Okay. My boy about to go download. So wait, do you carry your PC back and forth to work to home? Okay. Yeah. It might have been the first time I think I heard it called that. Yeah. Barrow. What I like about the APL2 is it taught me some standard procedures around, like, okay, having landing lights on, under 10,000 feet, uh, appropriate times to have taxi lights on versus runway lights versus, landing lights on the ground, when to have your flaps in, like, it taught me some good standard procedures that I wouldn't have known otherwise, that prior to using it I was kind of, as my son likes to tell me from watching Spider-Man, doing my own thing. Oh shoot, my plane is peeing. It's letting out water from it was releasing the that was funny. Crew chief. I haven't heard that since. Whew. No, I turned it on the ground. Yeah, it was. It was what's the lab that it releases every so often. It's a laboratory water or whatever. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm flying. I'm looking outside right now. I'm flying from the third. Outside view. The sky, cloudless, damn near sky. Yeah. Right. Yep. I agree. Yeah, I see contrails like that. I got my injector on too. I need to be posting some photos, man. I'm catching some good shots. I'm just not good on my phone. Oh, okay. I be seeing things that I think in my opinion, are good shots. I don't know. I just don't take them. How do you screenshot? How do you screenshot on yours? Like, what's yours? How do you do that? Okay, yeah, that doesn't do that for me. Yours is keyed to do that. Can I do that? No, I said when I do that, it brings up the Xbox game bar when I hit that button. Hold it. Yeah, button below it. Let me try. Yeah. I know. It sound like we were on the same age. How old is you? Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm older than you. I'm 34. I don't think it captured. When you capture it, does it say something that tells you it's captured? So yeah, I gotta pull up the let me see, Alt Z. I gotta pull up my NVIDIA, and then it says record. I'm gonna try one now. I might record this landing. Let's see, photo, Alt F2. Let's see, photo mode. Yeah, see, it's like telling me photo mode. I just wanted to take a screenshot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta figure mine out. And yeah, my double box button takes me inside the cockpit. It's definitely not that. And the other button puts me to the menu. All right. Oh, that's a pretty good one right there. That's a real good one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, boy, you got some good ones there. You got a few to be a desktop or a background for something. Yeah, you got some good shots. So drag required. Like based off the winds, we should have been landing the opposite way. Happened now? Oh, it's turning on the final right now. It's bumpy over here. Tell you that. Bouncing. What's that? You hear my audio in the background? Yeah. You hear the background like that. Yeah. Yeah. Got visual. Same. I got to keybind it though. As a click on my mouse, so I can click it on and off. So yeah, I click it on, click it off. Especially as I'm landing. I like that. My airport placement. Start flights. Slow. Yeah, I didn't use drag. I just put my flaps out because I knew what time it was. But yeah, I agree. But I just kind of judge it on like I'm not gonna have my if not needed, I'm not gonna have my speed brakes up while I'm on approach. And the runway, yeah, I knew we should have been landing the opposite way to winds. I see the plane starting to line up the other way to take off. Oh, the opposite. Yeah, 36. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's what I went off to too. But the winds shifted, so I'm sure like if we were on Batson, we would have got a call in the middle of that flight. With an amendment to our route. Did I tell you that also in addition to me screwing up, getting the thing, I got an amendment to my route in the first flight. And I was like, yo, I was like, it's the kids isn't happening. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he told me that while I was descending. I wasn't descending in for approach, but I was descending in on my initial descent, you know. My nerves was already high just from how I started. I had to let him know. I was like, but then, man, you think I can get 2.6 left still? Just, he was like, yeah, he did. I give him that. They both did. He was like, yep, yep. He was like, yeah, I can, yeah, go ahead and, you know, and he gave me 2.6 left, so I'm gonna continue to bourbon and blah blah blah. But yeah, yeah. I haven't ran across them myself in person, but yeah, I do know that there's definitely a thing out there.
2,500.
Um, I are I usually do a localizer and then approach personally, like a localizer capture, and then I hit the approach button. Um, I don't know, but I know that if there's a localizer and you hit approach, that it can be captured if you have the island. I don't know. It was either a streamer I've watched or somebody that taught me how to way back when. That's what they told me. Um, that localizer will lock in and line up the plane. That's what you wanted to do. And then kind of, ooh, somebody, you just land. There's a spool up for it. Oh, oh, and that's what it is. I hear a person taking off. It's an AI. Yeah, that, like you said, like I told you, man, that you could be hearing all of it now. I hear him at the end of the runway, bro. Like he's near me. That's why I'm like, yo, who was near me spooling up like that? Big dog status. And it's freaking rare. Oh, okay. Yeah, I always set mine to 35. Unless it's midway. I'll go 40. It's midway or that other place I was telling you about, Santa Ana. I'll go 40 there too. Because you got it. Like I'm not. It's very. I don't know if it was you or I think it was Slim. I think it was Slim. Anyway, he had complimented on some Butterlanders, which I appreciate. It definitely, you know, been flying the 900 quite a bit lately. I feel like I got a hold of it, but I ain't flying no airport where I had to stop air quick. You get what I'm saying? Like, because if I had to stop quick, it wouldn't have been one of them, you know. And it took me a little. I think I could do it with the Max because the Max is so light by like. I feel like that's an easy land. It did a good job of like. Once you flare with that thing, there's a nice flare to it. And I like to fly that one midway too. I do fly that one midway.
1,000.
I'm at the 8. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry about those people, man. Like as you do it how you want to do it, and as you get more comfortable with the aircraft, you'll feel the opportunity to more and more, and it'll all that
400.
stuff. But I don't know. I don't ever watch somebody switch.
Sync rate.
Judge them on that. Now I'll judge you if
Sync
you
rate.
bounce off the runway or go off the taxiway. I'll talk
200.
but that detail in the landing, nah. You know,
100. 50.
all right, about to check you out. Turn.
30.
Put my tag back on. 'Cause I
20.
actually don't see where I just taxied from. To
10.
be honest. Is that you? Never mind. I see you coming out. All I gotta do is turn around and see what's playing. Oh, that was nice. And you flared 100%. So I don't know who was telling you didn't flare. I seen the flare. Nice. It's a good landing, man. And you definitely looked fast. I'm not gonna lie. You definitely looked fast going by. I almost seen a part of it blur by, but like you know how you can see like the colors in the tail, but you can't see them detailed because it's moving so fast. That's what I can see. I can see your reddish in your tail, but you were moving pretty quick. Nice, nice. So you yeah, I got you did you for feet per minute. You did better than me. You had 175. You said I had 205. I yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so my speed is set at 142 knots. My G-force was 0.92. Um, and wind direction it said was 42 degrees, but wind speed at 8 knots. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know why that ended up over here. Let's see with APL. So now I like this is the other thing I like about APL. Now I get to log it with APL and they'll give you my full report. So everything you was talking about like landing lights, did I forget it and stuff like that? Now APL will tell me what I did in regards to all those things. Which I don't remember 100%. I feel like I did, but I think on the takeoff, I think I stepped away from the thing. And when I came back, I was at like 13,000 feet. And I think they're gonna ding me for not having that. But we'll see. Because I had my landing lights still on takeoff. Yep, that is right. Yep, when you take them off, yeah. So yep, that's what I said. Landing light off before 10,000 feet. That's what I got hit for. So yeah, when you're taking off, you should keep them on while you're under 10,000 feet. But it's also two in more cases by airline standard operating. But typically it's under 10,000 feet. The landing light should be on when you're taking off and landing. Um, and then as far as when you're on the runway, like you said, to turn them off when you're exiting the runway or entering the runway. Uh, as far as those, yeah, and where they mark you down for that. So yeah, I got a 99 out of 100, and what I got dinged for was my landing lights. Like I said, I didn't have them off before 10,000 feet, because I stepped away. But Spirit, I seen Spirit too. Let me see. I wonder if we both have those two places. If our planes are okay, so is there Spirit to your left and Delta to your right? Oh, it should be. Yep. Oh no, it says Spirit and then me. Oh, okay. So me, it goes on my screen. It's a Delta in between me and you. The you, then a Spirit on the other side of you. Yeah. And we got the same traffic, so I was just wondering. I hadn't had a chance to fly with somebody who had this, who uses this too, to ask them if their traffic, if we got the same traffic. Your what? Your what is it? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, and do you have his airport? Now that you're here, do you have his one? Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, like you. I mean, just looking at the building, you should have to. It's a nice looking building. So if it look like a generic building, you don't got it. I don't even know what does Slew do. Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Yeah, Florida sound like the spot. Yeah, they got a storm going. All right.